as summer begins to wind down and family vacations come to a close, the reality of family issues can begin to settle in. Fortunately, this doesn't have to become a stress-inducing reality. And with us from Divorce Matters, Kathlyn Laraway, shareholder and Super Lawyers Rising Star. She's here to discuss what to expect when you choose Divorce Matters to help with your situation. Now, I think it probably goes without saying that it's a daunting process. You know, no one wants to find them in this situation. Right?
Without a doubt.
Yes,
absolutely.
Without a doubt. But when you face this type of situation head on with the help of an attorney, it can really make a difference.
Absolutely.
A positive difference for someone, right?
Well, absolutely. You know, people sometimes feel like, I don't need an attorney, we're getting along, it's going to be great. But you know, amicable or not, seeking the advice of an attorney is often the best thing people can do to protect themselves, protect their assets and their kids. You know, for instance, I've had clients that have gone through the process where their spouse has had an attorney and they have not. Trying to unravel the mistakes and the problems that has created for them often costs a lot more money than if they'd have just come to see an attorney in the first place and had somebody go over that separation agreement and parenting plan with them. They could have avoided so much drama later on in life. That would be my advice, would be to always just seek out some legal advice. Going to visit with an attorney is never a bad idea.
Well, it's a legal process. Whether you like it or not, it is a legal process. And so having someone who understands the law, even the little minutia that a lot of us don't, because it's an emotional deal, to have someone who's sitting there without all the emotional baggage like you or your spouse or ex-spouse might have, helps so much. So when you talk about this, hiring the advantage does come no matter what cost you have to pay for this.
Of course.
Yeah.
Have to kind of sometimes look at it as an investment in your future. Yeah. We definitely, you know, the first questions I always get is, how long is this going to take and how much is it going to cost? And unfortunately, while the answers to that are frequently, it depends, you want to work with a firm that's got a team approach. Divorce Matters, we're really proud of. We have a team of paralegals, we have a team of legal assistants and intake staff that are here to help your needs at every level of the process, as well as a team of incredibly experienced attorneys that I'm proud to work with.
Absolutely. And your website has some great videos of testimonials and people that you've actually worked with. Let's go ahead and listen to one of them.
I will never tell someone that you must have an attorney. What I can tell you is that if you think you have an agreement, it's worth at least coming in and talking to a qualified attorney here at Divorce Matters.
You're crazy if you don't. I didn't think that I was going to need one, and that's, you know, when I knew this was all coming. And then as I started to talk to other people who had been through this process, I realized that it's a lot more difficult than it looks like, and I think getting an attorney is probably the best investment you can make.
So how do you match then, like the right attorney with the right client?
You know, that's our intake team. They're trained to do this. They know what our strengths and weaknesses are. I mean, every attorney has them. They know what cases we prefer to work with and where we really enjoy doing the work the most, and they can listen to a client's story and kind of match them with an attorney who they think will help with that. That way, when you're coming in, you're not just meeting with whoever's first available. Hopefully, you're meeting with somebody who can understand your case and meet your needs appropriately and in the best way possible.
And you've got a great app, too. Explain the app a little bit, because this is something that can really help people, right?
Yep, we have an app. It's called the Divorce Matters app, and it helps people to calculate maintenance and child support on their cell phones, which may sound like a silly thing, but given that we all tend to use our cell phones a lot more than...
I think it's ingenious.
than we use computers on a day-to-day basis, it tends to be very helpful.
Something to know what you're dealing with. Thank you so much. It's lovely talking to you. Call during the month of August. The number is 720-542-6142. Mention that you saw Divorce Matters right here on Mile High Living, and your comprehensive consultation fee will be waived. The number again is 720-542-6142. For more information and to see real client testimonials, visit divorce-matters.com. Legal strength, trusted advice is what you'll find at Divorce Matters. Divorce Matters paid for today's segment. We'll be back in just 2 minutes.